To say that Roblox has many controversies would be a complete understatement. You already know how poorly regulated the game is. It's at a point where multiple creators are having to step in and bring justice themselves. Ever since user-generated content was added to the site, many masterpieces have been made, yet many questionable works have also been put on display. However, this one I'm about to talk about in particular was quite vile. On November 24th of last year, a user-generated Roblox hat was released, depicting a child's head. The name of this item was Enzo Big Chungus, and it sold for 90 Robux. This hat wasn't just something the creator conjured up in Blender. No, this is a Roblox hat made to mock an actual child with Pfeiffer syndrome who died not too long ago. Before we get into today's topic, I just want to thank the YouTubers Schlep and Prosthetics for spreading awareness on this situation. I also want to thank the Spanish YouTubers Unusual Luigi and Misu. A lot of the information I got came from their videos, although I did have to use YouTube's AI dubbing feature, as I'm not fluent in Spanish. To explain what Pfeiffer syndrome is, it's a genetic condition where the bones in the skull close in before the brain is fully grown. This leads to characteristics like an underdeveloped face, bulging eyes, and an abnormally shaped head. Enzo was a young person who dealt with this condition, but it never got in the way of his and his family's happiness. Videos of him dancing and being all joyous were posted on a TikTok account that was under his name, but run by his mother, garnering over hundreds of thousands to even millions of views on his many TikToks. Currently, his account sits at over 350k followers. Enzo was seen as a symbol of positivity among many who saw his videos. Unfortunately, due to medical complications, Enzo passed away in October of 2025. You don't need to translate these other TikToks to see how deeply his death affected his family. Just a little over a month after his passing, the Roblox hat we saw earlier would be uploaded. The name, Enzo Big Chungus, is not only a reference to the boy's name, but it's also a reference to a Latin American creator who promised to give Enzo a speaker. This speaker never arrived, leading to multiple videos by Enzo's mother calling him out. The thing is, that wasn't even the original name of the item. The hat's original name was actually Destroyed Human. I don't think I need to explain how fucked up that is. The creator of said Roblox item went by the name of Papi Akira Toriyama. If you didn't already know, Akira Toriyama is the creator of the Dragon Ball series, and he passed away back in March of 2024. Not only is this user making fun of one dead person, but they're also defaming the name of another. The Roblox player also runs a TikTok account going by the name of xstrip_. Throughout this account, he uploads screenshots of the Roblox store page so that his followers can buy this item. Most of the videos, however, are him playing Roblox games with the avatar, just using Enzo's face to mock him. The player would even enter games with voice chat to get the reactions of the people in the server. Many other people would play along with the joke, making memes and edits of Enzo. When people would call out this behavior in the comments, the most common response would be that this is all a joke, and that this is honoring Enzo. That's actually deplorable. The fact that multiple people are joining in on this is just horrible. It hasn't been that long since Enzo has died, and these people have the audacity to mock him. That's to say, if it were much longer, that wouldn't have made it any better. The family is still grieving over what happened, and obviously, they wouldn't want to see Enzo be treated as some joke. Which is the thing. Enzo's mother did see the item and the TikToks. She made a video explaining the situation and her frustrations with it, which she has every right to do so. Enzo's mom talks about how she's also blocked by xstrip, and that she asks to get the item taken down.
Pero lo bueno sería que no siga haciendo lo que está haciendo porque primero me parece una falta de respeto, no es nada lindo para mí ni para mi familia tampoco. Así que, bueno, eso les quería pedir a todos que si me dan una mano con eso, denunciando esta cuenta, para que no sigan haciendo eso. No me parece que sea lo correcto, la verdad.
Still, the item remained up, and xstrip continued along with the TikToks. This whole situation sparked outrage among multiple Latin American creators, eventually getting the attention of the Roblox predator catcher, Schlep. Schlep would make a Twitter post talking about the hat on December 25th. He adds that the item has over 700 favorites, and that it probably has hundreds of sales. He then demands that Roblox take down the item. Our user replied to this tweet, making a list of possible scenarios Roblox might perform. Schlep replies, saying, "My guess, delete the item, but not ban the user. Hope I'm wrong." He was exactly right, as later that day, Schlep tweeted that the item got taken down, but that the user is still up. 3 days later, Schlep tweeted once again that the user is not only still running, but that the hat has been re-uploaded under the name Destroyed Cyborg, with its appearance supporting the name. On January 2nd of this new year, Schlep tweeted out some good news. It took me 6 viral Twitter posts with almost 100k likes across these posts, a movement on Spanish TikTok, videos on YouTube with millions of views for Roblox to finally terminate a user making fun of a dead child after the mom publicly denounced it. We listened to the community. As he just said, Roblox finally took down the account after all the backlash. I also want to add that Xstrip's face did get leaked, and now people are making AI edits of him to humiliate him. Is this a bit too far? Maybe, but I can't say I feel bad. As for Xstrip's TikTok account, there was a period of time where all his posts were gone, but it seems he did re-upload some stuff and is continuing to make videos making fun of Enzo. Of course, that's to say, it isn't just Xstrip making this kind of content. What we could do is report these TikToks so that they can be taken down, or you can also just ignore them so that they don't get the attention they're looking for. Even though the hats are gone, there's a chance they could be re-uploaded, so if you happen to stumble across one, don't be afraid to report those either. I've already talked about how disgusting these people are, but it's just hard to understand why, out of everyone they could have made fun of, they chose a dead child who dealt with a medical condition in life, one whose family is still grieving over them. It could have been a politician or some problematic celebrity, but no, it had to be Enzo. My only wishes for them is for them to not only get the consequences they deserve, but that they also grow and learn some sympathy. The problem isn't even just in the people making fun of Enzo, it's also in Roblox. I don't play the game very often, nor do I stay updated on its news, but every time I hear something about Roblox, it's almost never positive. It's insane how a billion-dollar company not only allowed items like this to be posted, but took so long to take action. I actually love Roblox's user-generated content, however I wish it was heavily monitored, or that there were precautions in place so that items like this one we talked about today wouldn't be on the site for others to buy. I played Roblox a lot from 2014 to 2018, with games like Assassin and Epic Minigames. I also watched creators like Albert Stuff and Guava Juice a lot too. Fun fact, I was in the background of one of Guava Juice's videos. To see one of my favorite sites growing up be turned into what it is now is honestly kind of depressing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I was in the middle of making 2 different videos, one for this channel and one for my K Valentine channel, which you should go subscribe to if you want to see more personal, light-hearted videos. Prosthetics video was recommended to me, and after watching his video, as well as learning more about the situation, I decided to step in. Everything felt a bit too similar to my Family Guy video, where I called a bunch of people out for making fun of an actual missing person, which also means people are going to give me backlash for this video as well, but it's whatever, I'm trying to do the right thing. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'd know I specialize in fictional stuff, mainly horror AUs of different properties. I think fictional stuff is cool and all, but I feel like real life stuff is more interesting, and you know, I want to be taken seriously. Still, I'll definitely mix it up with some fictional stuff from time to time. I also got non-horror stuff planned on my K Valentine channel, so again, if you want to see more personal non-horror video essays, go check that channel out. Feel free to like, comment down your thoughts or any topics I should cover, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Take care of yourselves, and of course, as usual, please have yourselves a damn good one.